Hey everybody, this is Rob, and this is your second quarter class number 5, unit 7A, a helping paw, animal therapy, pre-class video. In today's class, we're going to practice the special vocabulary and verbs you need in order to do unit 7A. We hope at the end of this class you will be able to, number one, talk about animal therapy. Number two, talk about emotions and what makes you feel a certain way. And number three, learn 10 high new level verbs. So let's go ahead and get started. Remember, when you don't have anything to say, please say this. Okay? I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I don't know. I haven't decided. I can't think of anything. Nothing comes to mind. And if it's a secret you don't want to tell anybody, I'd rather not say. Or if you have a question, use this English. What does it mean? How do you say it in Japanese? How do you say it in English? Could you say that again, please? Here is the comic that you'll be using at the beginning of the class. It starts off like this. Excuse me, are you okay? Flying makes me. I just wish my dog was here. He makes me. Just a moment. I might have something here that will make you. This should make you feel. Okay. Me so happy. Thank you. This makes my day. So I won't give you the answers to it, but you should be able to sort of understand what words go here. Let me read it one time, okay? So I'm not going to show you the answers, but please listen. Maybe you can hear them. So, excuse me, are you okay? Flying makes me so nervous. I just wish my dog was here. He makes me feel safe. Just a moment. I might have something here that will make you feel better. This should make you feel more safe. Um, oh, this makes me feel so happy. Thank you. This makes my day. Okay, you can listen to that as many times as you want. Okay, now this is the warm up you'll practice. And so let's talk about the questions. First, what makes you happy? Okay. Nano mono koto hito jokyo areba urishiku ni narimasu ka? What makes you feel afraid? What makes you afraid? What makes you irritated? Okay, this guy right here, irritated. So, what makes you tired? Scarita. And what makes you nervous? Kinshosuru. And what makes you excited? Doki doki. Okay, so Rob, how about you? Rob, what makes you happy? Diet Coke. Diet Coke makes me happy. Okay, number two, Rob, what makes you afraid? Suzumebachi. Suzumebachi makes me afraid. Also, driving on icy roads makes me afraid. Rob, number three, what makes you irritated? Slow driving makes me irritated. I love Hokkaido, but driving in Hokkaido is very slow. Number four, what makes you tired? Um, what makes you tired? Working out, training. Okay, going to the gym and working out makes me tired, but also makes me happy. Rob, what makes you nervous? What makes you nervous? Driving on icy roads makes me nervous. Uh, Going to Kyojukais makes me nervous because I can't understand the Japanese very well. And then number six, what makes you excited? Scuba diving. Scuba diving makes me excited. Okay, in the next class, you will practice this English. Okay, now let's move on. And this is the passage that you will read in class. There are a number of notes and special verbs we want you to know. So let's practice those now. So, new words and phrases. The notes here, you have to learn therapy, numerous, immunizations, undergo, and obedience. For verbs, I'm going to change color here. For verbs, you'll have to learn attend, bite, bother, bring, engage, overcome, relieve, require, undergo, work together. Okay, those are the verbs you'll have to learn to do this class. So let's talk about each of these individually. First, you have the notes. You have therapy. Okay, therapy is anything that makes your heart, body, or mind feel better. That's any action that makes your heart, body, or mind feel better. That's therapy. Numerous. Numerous means many, 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 or a lot. Immunizations, special drugs that stop diseases. During the COVID virus, we received many immunizations that would kill the coronavirus and keep us safe. Undergo. Undergo means to start a program or to try something, to become involved in something. And then obedience. Obedience is following the rules or following the laws. Let's practice these a little bit. The first one is therapy. Okay. So when you're talking about therapy, for example, radiation is used for cancer therapy. Okay. Special radiation medicine. They fire radiation into your body and the cancer cell will die. Some people use food as therapy for stress. When they have stress, they eat a lot of food, okay, like chocolate chip cookies. When I have stress, I use Diet Coke as therapy. This is my therapy. And in the book, you will have this sentence: using animals to help people overcome physical and mental difficulties is known as animal therapy. If you have problems with your body or problems with stress, using animals to help you is called animal therapy. Okay, next one. Next one is numerous, many, or a lot. So there are numerous car accidents in Hokkaido during the winter. Driving in Hokkaido in winter is very dangerous. Lots of ice. Cars will hit in each other, so there are numerous car accidents. Hokkaido has numerous hot springs. Love the hot springs in Hokkaido. Omoshiroi no pointo. What prefecture, okay, dochi no ken, doku no ken, in Japan has the most hot springs? The answer is Hokkaido. We have 155 hot springs. Yay, Hokkaido. Okay, you will have numerous opportunities to practice English. You can talk to me, you can talk to other teachers, you can use Duolingo, you can use the internet. You have numerous opportunities to practice English. And finally, in our book, you will hear this sentence: engaging in animal therapy requires numerous steps. Engaging in animal therapy requires numerous steps. Okay, next one. Okay, next one, immunizations. Okay, immunizations. Japan used immunizations from Pfizer to overcome COVID-19. Children around the world receive immunizations to fight diseases: polio, measles, mumps, and so on. This is the sentence that will be in your story today. First, the therapy animal must be checked for proper immunizations and general health. The dog must have immunizations against rabies, which I think is hakembyo, or something like that. But the dog must have immunizations and check for general health. Okay, next one. Okay, undergo, to start something, to become engaged in something. Okay, cancer patients. Cancer patients sometimes undergo chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is the special radiation medicine that kills cancer. Okay, the world had to undergo many changes during COVID-19. We had to wear masks, we had to socially distance, we had to close schools. And then in the book, you will read this sentence: finally, the therapy animal and the handler must undergo obedience training. They must learn how to work together to follow rules and follow the laws. Okay, next one. Okay, obedience. Obedience, following the laws and following the rules. Children learn obedience in school. obedience to the rules and laws is important in Japan. In Japan, it's very important to follow the rules and the laws. That's why obedience is very important in Japan. And in the textbook, you will hear this sentence. Finally, the therapy animal and the handler must undergo obedience training. Wait a minute, mai no bun to onaji desu ka? Yes, that's because you have undergo and obedience. So they must join obedience training. Okay, great. Next. Okay, now we've got the verbs. Let's start trying to do verbs. First verb we have is attend. Attend, to come to something, to actually be somewhere. For example, I must attend meetings every month. Okay, you as students must attend classes. And this is the phrase or the sentence you will hear in the book. Then the handler and their therapy animals will attend training sessions to learn how to work together and to perform the necessary tasks. Okay, the animal and the animal's owner must go to training sessions to learn how to follow the rules and do the important task. The key word there is attend. Next, bite. Okay, bite is very easy. Bite. So bite would be something like this. Sharks sometimes bite people. My dog won't bite you because she is very friendly. Choto kankei nai no hanashi. I have to show you my dog because my dog is cute. This is my dog, Barry. Barry is very, very cute. Barry will not bite because Barry is very, very friendly. Okay, and then in the sentence you will hear in the a text, jumping on people, biting, and being noisy are some of the problems therapy animals can cause. Okay, so you'll hear that sentence in the book. Okay, great. Okay, next. Okay, next word is bother. Okay, bother. So many things bother me. So, for example, using a phone on the bus can bother people. You're sitting on the bus and somebody is talking away, it can bother people. Okay, the Yaki Imo truck bothers me. I hate the Yaki Imo truck. I love Yaki Imo, but I hate the Yaki Imo truck. That noise, that pee, it bothers me. Okay. And then in the book, you'll hear this. Another problem is that the therapy animal simply becomes a pet and bothers other people instead of performing its duties. You'll hear that sentence in the book. Okay, next. Okay, so next is bring. Okay, to always have with you, wherever you go, to always have with you. For example, I always bring my wallet with me. I always bring my wallet with me. I always have it. But I never bring a lot of money with me. I never bring a lot of money, just a little, because I'll spend it quickly. Me, money, money, money. So I never bring a lot of money with me, just a little. And this is the sentence you'll hear in the book. There is also the risk of patients bringing therapy animals into crowded places like airplanes that cause problems for other people. You'll hear that sentence in the book. Next one, engage. Okay, engage, to try to do something, to want to do something, to become involved with something. So for me, I often engage in conversation about politics with my friends. It's just fun. We love to debate. Okay. I do not engage in conversations that use difficult Japanese because my Japanese is very bad. I want to talk, but I do not engage because my Japanese is very low. So, and this is the sentence you'll hear in the book. Engaging in animal therapy requires numerous steps. Okay, so there are many, many, many steps you must take to do animal therapy. Okay, great. Next one. Okay, overcome. Okay, so if you have a problem and you can beat the problem, you overcome the problem. So, for example, Olympic champions must overcome many difficulties to win the gold medal. The island of Okshili had to overcome a tsunami in 1993. In 1993, there was a great tsunami, 30 meters, 30 meters. The island was destroyed, Hakai Salamashita. But Okshili was able to overcome it, and now Okshili Island is very beautiful. If you like swimming, marine sports, fishing, Good seafood, go to Okchili, beautiful island. And this is the sentence you will hear in today's class. Using animals to help people overcome physical and mental difficulties is known as animal therapy. Okay, great. Next, relieve. You probably remember relieve from the last unit, OTC, over the counter medicine. For example, this man uses medicine to relieve his headache. Okay, so some people use medicine to relieve their headaches. Tax cuts can relieve some financial stress for people. And finally, dogs are the most common, but any animal that can relieve a person's stress can become a therapy animal in the right situation. That's the sentence you will see and hear in today's class. Okay. Last or next one, require. Okay, require. It's important. Hitsiosu. Okay. So, for example, success requires hard work. Becoming a doctor will require 8 to 12 years of college. And the sentence you will see and hear in the book, engaging in animal therapy requires numerous steps. This sentence is really interesting. You have engaging, okay, requires, and numerous. Lots of new words in this one sentence alone. So engaging in animal therapy requires numerous steps. Okay, next one, undergo. We did undergo also in notes, but it's also a verb. So for example, cancer patients sometimes undergo chemotherapy. So this right here is the chemotherapy. Okay, so chemotherapy will kill cancer. Some people undergo chemotherapy. The world had to undergo many changes during COVID-19. And finally, the therapy animal and the handler must undergo obedience training. That's the sentence you will see and hear in the book. Okay, last one, work together, cooperation. Okay, so parents must work together to raise their children. The United Nations, Kokuren, tries to get countries to work together for world peace. And this is the sentence you will hear in the book. Then the handler and their therapy animal will attend training sessions to learn how to work together to perform the necessary tasks. Okay, great. Okay, so now let me read this passage one sentence at a time. Please listen and please read. Okay, using animals to help people overcome physical and mental difficulties is known as animal therapy. Oops. These animals can provide emotional comfort, support recovery from illness, and encourage communication with others. Engaging in animal therapy requires numerous steps. First, the therapy animal must be checked for proper immunizations and general health. Then the handler and their therapy animal will attend training sessions to learn how to work together to perform the necessary tasks. Finally, the therapy animal and the handler must undergo obedience training. What animals are the best for pet therapy? Dogs are the most common, but any animal that can relieve a person's stress can become a therapy animal in the right situation. Of course, there are problems associated with therapy animals. Now, I want to stop right here very quickly and teach you about this phrase, associated with. This is a good phrase to know. In Japanese, it's tokanren shita. Japan is associated with sushi. Nihon to sushi kanren shita. I am associated with Diet Coke. Imi wa Japan comes with sushi, or Japan is famous for sushi, or Japan is connected with sushi. Okay, so there are problems associated with therapy animals. Okay, there are problems that come with therapy animals. The Japanese is to kanren shita, associated with. Thank you. Okay. One is the possibility of allergies. Another problem is that the therapy animal simply becomes a pet and bothers other people instead of performing its duties. Jumping on people, biting, and being noisy are some of the problems therapy animals can cause. There is also the risk of patients bringing therapy animals into crowded places like airplanes that cause problems for others. Verb challenge. Now we have a verb challenge. Okay, very simple. Please make one sentence or question for each verb. Okay, sentences or questions for each verb. Okay, you can send to me at line. You can write your answers, take a photo, and send it to me at line, or you can make a voice file or video. You don't have to show your face and send it to me at line. This is my QR code if you want to use it. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. This is our second quarter class number 5, Unit 7A, a Helping Paw Animal Therapy pre-class video. We are finished for today. Great job. Thank you very much. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.